Go interactive with
Rae-Anne. I'm with Gypsy Hart, and we are going to do some spiritual readings to kind of see what 2016 has in store for me, so hopefully it's all good. How long have you done your practice for?
Oh, I've been doing readings for probably now over 25 years. Okay. Yes.
And when did you first kind of figure out your natural gifts?
Well, I don't think it was really completely hidden from me. I always kind of knew there was, some interesting insights I always naturally had. And it wasn't like, oh, I hope I, become a psychic. It was more of, wow, okay, this is a big responsibility. It felt completely different. Sometimes it was quite, like I had a fear about it.
For me, if I had that gift, I would be a bit scared that if you tell someone, oh, there's this in your future, that would they act in a way to kind of make that happen for them? Or would they be paranoid that that would be happening, or they would kind of get their hopes up that they're gonna get this or that? So do you feel that weight of responsibility?
You know what, there is a huge responsibility of what you tell people, because seriously, like I'm telling people to change careers, leave their spouses, or marry someone.
You don't give people information and just say, here you go. Oh, you're gonna leave your spouse and goodbye.
Yeah. Like, exactly. You don't leave them hanging. That's a bad thing. So, and that's not the woo-woo part of it. Like people don't want to go to psych and go, oh my gosh, the psychic told me this. It's nice to be able to be guided, right? And it's your prerogative what you do with the information, right? But when it feels right, it just resonates, where it just has that feeling where you just feel, that feels right, that's for me.
We're gonna let the tea kind of settle and work its magic, and we're gonna do a palm reading first.
Absolutely. So the left hand has to do more with the past, okay? So it's like a reference point, and then the right hand has to do with your present time and future. What's interesting about the lines is they actually do change all the time. Some will fade, some will darken, so it depends on what's going on actively in your life, right? So they never just stay the same, all right? So the lifeline is right here. So this is a nice long lifeline, so it wraps all the way around, because people are always interested in that first, like, how long will I live? And then of course your fate line or your career paths will always be through here, okay? Headline, heart line right here. When it comes to a logical decision, you're really good at making that logical decision. And then when it has to do with your heart, you're very good at following your heart. So that's good. You're not too wishy-washy as far as a personality. You can tell a lot about a person's health by just the texture of their hands. You're also very sensitive as well too. You're like a sponge who really absorb energies around you. So you have to learn also how to protect yourself energetically. So you just have to kind of ground yourself. Breath work is really a good one.
So how do we do our tea leaf reading?
Okay, so now you're going to turn the cup over, and you can use your right hand to do that if you like. And then you're going to turn it clockwise. Excellent, and then I'll pick it up. So what I'll do is I just kind of look inside, and if you want to take a look inside, it's kind of neat. You'll see some patterns at the bottom there. Okay, and it doesn't look like much for a lot of people that look, and they're like, I don't see anything, what do you see? And I do tea leaf reading workshops as well, and it's kind of neat because once I get people started on the readings, and they look in their old cup and they won't see anything, but then I get them to switch with the person across from them, and then all of a sudden they see all sorts of things. There's some neat patterns of birds through here. So birds can represent like freedom, seeing things from a different perspective, right? So maybe you are perched watching over, and also very protective too. An owl is very, protective over its family.
How do the tools trigger different things in you to talk about?
Oh, absolutely. So for example, with a client, an hour reading, I will allow them to choose 3 different types of tools, right? Services. So a lot of people will pick like palm, tarot, and tea leaf. And that would be called like a Trinity reading, right? So each tool will give you some direction and like pieces of the puzzle.
And I guess for myself for this year,
Yeah.
I gotta kind of take flight,
Yes.
explore, kind of see where
Really
things
go with the wind, as in allowing it, like actually giving yourself permission, you know. And it is a year of the monkey, so it's about play.
Awesome, thank
Yeah,
you so
you're
much.
very welcome. Thank you.